Hey, Steve Stine from GuitarZoom here. I want to tell you a little bit about a technique called chord chasing. And basically what chord chasing is being able to look at chords that you're going to be playing in a progression and the scale that you choose to use over that chord progression, and being able to see the similarities and differences between them to begin to create melodies. So for instance, right here what I've got is a 12-bar blues using G, C, and D. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to visualize the G chord right here, and the C chord, and the D chord. And what I'm going to do is, as the 12-bar blues is playing, I'm going to start moving or targeting notes of each one of those chords as they're being played. So for instance, when the G chord's being played, I could go to the G, but I could also go, for instance, to this note, or this note, or this note, and target those notes over that G. Which sounds really, really cool. Then the C chord comes up, and I could target any of those notes over the C chord. Or I could even target this one, which is really, really cool, because it's part of the chord, but it's not part of the scale. So it sounds really neat because this note all of a sudden is what we can call a pentatonic expansion. Or just another color note, okay? It's something different than the G minor pentatonic scale offers. So that's a really great note to try and target over that C chord. And then when D comes up, the 5 chord, I can do the same thing. I can head up and target any of those notes as well. So chord chasing is a really neat way of being able to begin to explore creating melody and giving direction to your solos. If your solos ever just sound like you're playing scales over and over and over and over and there really isn't any direction, which happens quite frequently, chord chasing is a really awesome way of being able to break out of that without having to study, years of theory. And don't get me wrong, theory is really great and it's very, very important. But you want to be able to play now and still study your theory to further your playing in the future. And chord chasing is a really, really great way of being able to do that. So I hope you have fun with this lesson. Explore it a little bit. Look for some different ideas. And remember, what you're really doing is utilizing the pentatonic scale, but giving your scale direction by targeting notes of each chord as they're played. So when the G chord comes up, C comes up, G, D comes up, C, and back to G, whatever it might be. There's just a ton of different ways of being able to approach this, but chord chasing is a great way of being able to do it.